हरि का नाम, हरि का नाम, सतनाम। भज मन हरि का नाम, हरि का नाम, सतनाम। भज मन हरि का
Good morning, everyone.
नाम,
Namaste, Angana, Hasni, Deepak, Neenu, Gunjan. All right. Just lie back in Shavasana, arms apart, legs apart. Just slowly lying back on the mat, keeping the hands apart and legs apart. And just slowly beginning to breathe into the spine, breathe into the back. Good morning, Vinita. And just for the first 5 minutes of practice, let's center our bodies.
भज मन
Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely.
हरि का नाम, हरि का नाम।
Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. Just letting the spine settle into the mat.
भज मन
Letting the abdomen rise and fall.
हरि का नाम,
Pushing the entire spine against the back. And now just bringing the focus to the fingers, the toes, bringing the attention to the lower back, the upper back, the middle back.
हरि का नाम, हरि का नाम, सतनाम।
Just center yourselves. Welcome, Suchika. We're just lying back in Shavasana on the mat for 2 to 3 minutes. centering our minds and our bodies and preparing ourselves for the practice.
Hari ka
And then breathe in deeply and
Hari
exhale completely. Just breathe in deeply and exhale completely. Before we begin, we place a sankalpa, a resolution for the class, for the practice, for the day, for the month, for our lives. Repeating this slowly and firmly. And now let's slowly begin wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, just gently awakening the body. You just move the head side to side. You can grab a hold of the area behind your knees and just bring the knees towards the chest and just slowly start rolling on the spine. Just gentle rolls for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes of rolling. So just moving fast and then, or slow, moving side to side, forward and backward, whatever feels good to the body, but just taking this a little bit of time to roll on the mat. Letting the cervical spine, if it needs to, come onto the mat. And then whenever you feel ready, you can just come up to the top of the mat. Let's begin with our prayer. Triambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanat mrityor mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Welcome to class, everyone. Thank you for coming for this special class. It's the journey towards headstand, so it's not a class for everyone. But thank you for coming. And even today, I don't want a lot of you to even try the headstand. Angna, Minu, just Vinita, I want you to learn the technique of trying this. Okay, Mira, you also be careful with your neck. Just be a little careful. Welcome, Rajiv. Thank you for coming. Rajiv learned headstand online and he's doing it very well. So did Nazneen, right? So for those of you guys, and Rekha is also doing it so well. Earlier she was a little afraid, but now she's doing it. So for those of you who have been practicing it, we'll give some variations. So we have a smaller class today and we'll work with whatever each person's limitations are, whatever their restrictions are. And even if you're not trying the headstand, understanding the technique of the headstand is very valuable. And this can be practiced by everyone, right? The whole purpose. I'll be explaining some of the benefits of this asana, why we do this asana, and anyone can actually do it. There are no, you say I'm too old for this, I'm too fat for this. It's none of, if you can stand on your feet, you can balance on your head. It's just about the right technique and about the right placement. And more than anything else, about the mental fear, right? These are the three limiting factors with the headstand. So sometimes it can take you 2, 3, 4 years to accomplish this. It took me almost 1.5 to 2 years to be able to get into a comfortable headstand. And once I learned it correctly, 5 years, 6 years later, that I realized I was doing it incorrectly, and I had to relearn the headstand all over again. Okay, this has been my headstand journey. So it's different for everyone, So just take your time, be patient with this posture, but know that this posture is of great, great importance in the in the yoga practice, right? It's a unique asana to yoga, and so one is the bodily benefits, right? The circulation. When we invert ourselves, all the blood rushes down into, from the top of the toes to the head. It puts a gentle pressure on the skull, which is really, really good for our, for like our pituitary gland, for our hypothalamus, for our entire endocrine system. So these are, and for the spine, for the core, for all of this, the headstand is amazing. But even on a pranic level, on a pranic level. So when you do the headstand, immediately the practice shifts into becoming a very meditative and focused practice. It's like this immediate shift that happens after you do the headstand. But that comes after some time in practice. But know that at the end of the tunnel, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So it's a journey, though. You can't learn this asana in a week or in a month. This is an asana that takes time and patience, and which is the beauty of the asana also, right? As we get over our mental fears, as we get over our bodily fears, this asana can teach you a lot. So we'll be doing it, and just today, getting into some of the basic exercises that can help you with it. So even if you can't do the asana, it's okay. Learn how to get into it. Learn how to make certain parts of your body more strong so you'll be effectively able to get into it. Not advisable to do this on your period. This asana. I know I've already said so in the message that any major cervical pains or any even, if you feel like you have a very weak neck, then you should avoid it. And we are doing a lot of drills today, and you'll be able to do those to get into the actual practice, right? So Zainab, just learn the technique today and how to get into it. You don't have to actually hold it very long. You can just come up and come down. That should be enough for you for today, right? So now let's, and after we do the headstand, we'll be doing a few of the Sarvangasana, Halasana, Matsyasana, because these are very, very important to do after the headstand because of the neck, right? The back of the neck. You have to do the inversions to get rid of any strain and tension, right? So let's all stand up, and we're going to have to warm up a little well for this posture because it's very important to keep the heat of the body. And then for those who want, we'll be just doing a few more inversions as well. Like there's been requests for crow, for kakasana. So if there's anything else that you want to do, just put a message in the chat, and we can just begin to do that. So just moving side to side. So Nazneen, Samira, if there's any requests that you guys have for any particular inversions, just let me know. But first step towards always headstand is that the body needs to be very warm. And that's why we always do this after the sun salutations. It's the first asana that we do, right, in our practice before the Sarvangasana typically. Some traditions do it at the end because once the body is very, very warm, I usually do it right after the Surya Namaskars when you're in a little bit of a sweat. So let's move to the neck. So let's slowly bring the chin down to the center and start making circles of the neck. And you can do this slowly or a little bit more faster at your own pace. Counterclockwise. Clockwise. Really trying to take out any creaks from the neck. And counterclockwise. Now let's take our hands, put them behind the neck, and slowly push the head against the neck. So you're pushing the head against the hands. And let's twist to the right and back to center. Keep pushing the head against the neck. Twist to the right and back to center. Twisting to the right, back to center. Twisting to the left, back to center. Bring the hands down. Now take the right hand, place it on the left side, and push the hand against the head and the head against the hand, and push this shoulder down. And you can move that hand around to see if there's any pressure anywhere. And slowly come down and bring the other hand up. And guys, don't worry, today we're not doing a standard marathon class. We'll be ending a little bit early. So, let's put our focus and concentration in the next 1 hour of this practice. Push that right shoulder down. And just move that hand around to see if there's any place on the neck which has any creaks. And slowly come down. And now let's move our shoulders. So just moving the shoulders, keeping a fist of the hand and moving the shoulder quite rigorously. So this is different than the Shakti Vikashaks that we were doing yesterday. Yesterday we were moving in very, very slow movements, and today is more of a standard warm-up that we're doing. So making a fist of the hand and keeping the elbows very, very straight. And you should be feeling rigor in this elbow now. And let's move in the opposite direction. Let's move to the left side. Absolutely straight arm as if there's not a single bend. And moving in nice swift action. So other side. And coming back to center. Let's move to the hips. Let's move the hips round and round. Nice and wide. So I just want everyone to also keep these in mind. So I'm gonna keep these, Suchika, any of our new participants, just keeping these joint exercises in mind, right? So it's like a buffet. You can always refer back to them or take them depending on your state of your body. So even during the class, when we do the sun salutations other side, you can always choose to replace them with joint movements. But you should have one go-to movement for every single part of your body. All right, let's come back to center and let's move to the fingers. So let's just squeeze the fingers in and out, in and out, in and out. And then let's rotate the wrists a few times in circles. Take the palm and just push the fingers back and keep the elbow very straight. Other side. Another good one for the wrists is to go against the wall and to push, the fingers and the wrists against the wall. This is just another reference. So for anyone who ever, has any wrist problems, you can just use the wall to also stretch out the wrists. That's also a good way for the wrists. Now let's move to the legs. So let's keep the hands on the waist and slowly start kicking the legs up. So keep the toes pointed towards the head. And let's slowly begin to move. Focusing on the in-breath and the out-breath. So Bino, you can join us in the warm-ups. Inhale, leg up. We're going to be just doing this for a minute, and we're not going to tire ourselves too much. We're just going to And Suchika, if you have any health ailments that you need me to know, just put them in the chat box. Okay? Keep on going, guys. A few more. Okay. Coming back to center, and now let's move to the side. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now let's move towards the backward. The last warm up, guys, before we move on to our sun salutations. Keeping the knees straight, working on all parts of the legs. But you gotta just do as much as you can. You know, we move pretty fast in this class. So just do whatever is accessible to you, and then I can answer any questions after class. Okay. And now, last 1 minute is yours. So you can do whatever you need to for your body or for your back, okay? I'll just be doing a Tadasana. So bringing the hands up and stretching the body all the way up. So I'm taking this posture, keeping my balance, doing a full body stretch, and you have an option of doing anything which your body may need. Slowly come down one more time. Stretch everything up. Tuck the buttocks in, push the kneecaps up. Breathe in deeply, push up. And slowly come down. Last one, inhale, come up. Stay here and breathe. Keep the balance up. And down. And then last one. Keep the hands up, separate the legs just a little bit. Come on, Suchika, join us. These are simple postures. Let's move towards the right. Back to center. Exhale left. Back to center. One more time. Inhale. And you bring the arms a little back. So push them a little bit back so the chest opens, and back to center and left. Move them back and back to center, and slowly come all the way down. And just shake it out. Shake out the wrists, shake out the legs, shake out everything. Just shaking it out. Now let's come to the top of the mat. We begin with 6 rounds of sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. So you can observe the first round if you need to. Otherwise, we all practice. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, slowly come down, fingers in line with the toes, bend the head if you have to. Inhale, bring the right leg back, bring the chin up, chest up. Just stay here for a moment and open the body up. Retain the breath, other leg back, plank position. Exhale, bring the knees down, chin down, chest down. Inhale, glide up into cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Push into the palms and just stay here for a moment. Feel the body in the Adho Mukha Svanasana. And just pedal the feet. Now inhale, bring the right leg forward. Again, just staying and feeling this posture for a moment. Exhale, bring the left leg forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. Left side, inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, slowly bring the arms up, stretch back. Exhale, come down, fingers in line with the toes. Drop the head down if you need to. Inhale, bring the left leg back. And once again, just stay here. Stay in this posture and just get comfortable. Feel the stretch in the thighs. Retain the breath, bring the left leg back, plank position. Exhale, bring the knees down. Chin down, chest down. Inhale, slide up into cobra. Let's stay here for a moment. Push the toes into the ground, elbows in. Exhale, push up into inverted V. Push into the palms, into the heels. Inhale, bring the left leg forward, chin up, chest up, stretch. Feel that nice stretch in the groin. Exhale, bring the other leg forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. Second round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring the right leg back. Retain the breath, other leg back. Exhale, knees, chin, chest down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Just stay here, push into the palms. Inhale, bring the right leg forward. Chin up, chest up. Exhale, other leg forward. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. Left side, inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg back. Retain the breath. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. We're going a little slower today, guys, because we really want to stretch and warm up the body properly. Third round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Retain the breath. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Retain the breath. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. Fourth round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Retain the breath. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, arms up, arch back, release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Retain the breath. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, arms up, arch back, release. Last two, we move a little faster for the last two rounds. So take your own pace if you don't want to move fast. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale right. Retain the breath. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, arms up, arch back, and release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, left. Retain the breath. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, inverted V. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Slowly release. Last round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale right, retain the breath, knees, chin, chest, inhale cobra, exhale inverted V, inhale right, exhale left, inhale, arms up, arch back, release, last one, inhale, exhale, inhale up, exhale down, inhale left, retain the breath, knees, chin, chest, exhale cobra, inverted V, inhale left, exhale right, inhale, arms up, arch back, release, and rest. Arms apart, legs apart, slowly release. Good, Suchika, going at your own pace. But Suchika, just adjust your camera, I can't see you properly. Thanks. Yeah. Just taking a few moments now, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now slowly bring the hands out in front of you, coming up to the tips of the toes, and let's slowly lie back in Shavasana. Just for a moment, getting the breath back. And before we begin, we just visualize ourselves in the headstand. Half the battle is one if we can imagine in the right way. So just lie back, arms apart, legs apart. Let the spine rest for a moment. And if you need to, you can hug the knees towards the chest and just roll side to side if there's any tension in the lower back. Otherwise, if you're happy in Shavasana, that's fine. Very good. Just taking a moment in Shavasana, imagining all the benefits that this Shirshasana, the headstand, is about to bring to your body. Visualizing yourselves in a perfect Shirshasana. Breathing in and breathing out. And before we move into the Shirshasana, we just have to open up the hamstrings because this really helps. This really helps in the asana with actually being able to jump into the posture. So just slowly, let's, keeping the left leg down, bring the right leg all the way up. Just lifting one leg off the mat. And exhale, come down. Inhale, bring the left leg up. And slowly come down. Inhale, bring the right leg up and down. Inhale, left leg up and down. Inhale, right leg up and down. Exhale, left leg up and down. And now slowly, let's inhale and bring the right leg up and slowly catch a hold of the ankles, the thighs, wherever you can reach, and just push that leg towards the body and keep the chin and chest down on the mat. And if you have a yoga belt and if you want to use that, Angana, then you can just wrap that around your foot and use that. Otherwise, Meenu also, I know you use a belt, so you guys can use it. Otherwise, just use your own body to stay in this posture. And you can just slowly bend the elbows just a little bit. And keep those knees straight. And just stay here, breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful opening to the thighs, to the hamstrings. And don't, arch the chest up. Push the chest towards the mat. Push the chin towards the chest. And inhale and exhale. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Keep those knees straight. Keep everything active. This is an active posture. Good job. push that left leg on the mat, right? We're not just lazily holding the leg up, we're really working with the body. Rajiv, push the chest, the chin towards the chest. Chin towards the chest, yeah. So the whole neck area is down, there's no strain. And slowly bring the leg down, hug it towards the chest. And now release and just feel for a moment the difference in both the legs, right? One is feeling quite wonderfully stretched out and longer, and the other one feels just normal, I guess. And now inhale, bring the left leg up, catch a hold of the back of the calf or then even the thigh. That thigh is totally fine as long as you push the chin towards the chest and have the back and the spine on the ground. The intention is to feel a gentle stretch in the back of the thigh and the knee. And some days this is more difficult than other days. So I'm sure Rajiv, who's been playing a lot of cricket, is feeling it in his hamstrings. I'm sure Nazneen, who is most regular, is not feeling it in her hamstrings. Her body is beautifully open. Gunjan, push the toes towards the head and just keep the knees straight. Yeah. And stay here. Soumya, knee a little bit more straight. Beautiful, Vishal. And now slowly coming down with control. And hug the knees towards the chest. Very good. And just keep the legs apart. And now slowly coming up. And you can we'll be doing the Ardha Pinch Mayur Asana, the dolphin pose, which is, we're going to be doing it, we're going to hold it first and then we do it dynamically. Again, a very accessible posture for everyone and extremely helpful for the headstand. So for those of you who are practicing, you can still always do this before the practice. It's very, very good for the headstand. So this, keep in mind, should always come, especially in the first couple of years, do it before. So the Ardha Pinch Mayur Asana, we begin in the Vajra Asana. We keep the shoulders down the mat in line with you see the straight line from my shoulders to my elbows. I keep the hands in front of me and I interlock my fingers. And then I slowly just bring my hips up like this. And I walk towards, and even this much is enough. Okay, you can interlock the fingers and you can look towards the navel, or you can look in between your legs. And this is the Ardha Pinch Mayur Asana. And then once you're feeling comfortable, we're going to do it dynamically a few times. So you come into a plank and you move up and you go down and you go move up. So first we're going to begin by coming into it and holding this posture. So everyone just try. And there's a lot of pressure on the elbows and stuff. So I like to use sort of 2 yoga mats, when I'm doing some of this stuff, because that helps me with kind of getting a little bit of cushioning, extra cushioning. So if you have a towel or an extra mat, bring that. That always helps. Yeah. Soumya has rolled her mat. So Binu, you can definitely try this. Suchika, you can also try this. But everyone, before we do it dynamically, if you can just hold it once. Just hold the posture, beautiful Angana, and just get comfortable in the posture. Good, Gunjan. Keep the knees straight. Yeah, the knees are very straight. And walk the knees a little closer. Walk a little closer towards very good. Vatsala, beautiful. And push the heels on the ground. So you really, really feel it. Good. Vinita, amazing posture. And just stay here and breathe. And if you feel tired, you can come down and come up again. So this Ardha Pincha Mayur Asana is a very good posture. Nice. So we're all in the posture. And now let's begin doing it a bit dynamically. So let's come down, exhale and up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale, bring the whole body flat and down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and let's rest. Okay, so come into a child's pose, Balasana. Bring the forehead on the ground and keep the arms alongside the body. Staying here and breathing. I'll move the neck side to side so you can already begin to feel there's a gentle pressure in the neck. And we do one more round. So just come back up and just do one more round of this practice. One more round of the dolphin. So come, Suchika, join us, dolphin. One more round. Let's do 10 repetitions. And Nirav, keep the knees straight. So the knees are straight and we move the body in a plank. Come, Gunjan, you were doing it so well. You just bring the body up and down. Very nice. Nice, Nino. But Nino, your elbows have to be on the ground. Like this. And even if you just want to stay in the Ardha Pincha Mayurasana, you can just, this is very, very good for the shoulders. You can just stay here if dynamically is a bit difficult. Look at a nice cushion for your elbows. Otherwise, nice. Good, Rajiv. And let's rest in child's pose. And then last round, we're going to be doing once together. Just rest one time. And then after this, we get into the headstand. At least the initial stages of the headstand, I'll show you guys. And then whoever wants to come up, they come up. Otherwise, I'll give you some variations. Let's rest in child's pose. Few deep breaths, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. And let's do the third round now, 10 repetitions. So coming into the Ardha Pincha Mayurasana first. So doing these few steps, come into the posture. And once you're here, then you start slowly. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. And let's rest. Child's pose. Move the neck side to side, releasing any tension from the neck. So always remember that this is a very, very good warm-up for your shoulders and for your neck before the Shirshasana. Okay? And now, let's slowly come up, and I'm just going to be giving you guys a short demo of how we're getting to this posture, and then we're going to just do it very step by step. And again, I don't want you to attempt this asana unless I tell you to attempt the asana. So for many of you, you guys are just going to get into the initial steps, and that is enough. Okay? First step is that we always begin in the child's pose, which you guys have done. Why? Because we need to get the blood pressure in the correct, we need a little bit of blood in the head before we begin. So always begin by doing the child's pose. Once you've done that, just like the Ardha Pinch Mayur Asana, you bring the shoulders in line with the elbows, straight line. You take your hands and you interlock them like this. Once you interlock your hands, this step is very crucial. You're going to bring the top of your skull. There's a point here on your skull. You're going to bring this point onto let me come a little closer actually to the screen. We're going to bring this point of the skull right here, the middle of the skull, not here. The tendency is to go here. We have to do it in the middle of the skull. So you bring it all the way down, and then you're slowly going to just come up like this. And for many of you, this is all you're going to be doing today. That's it. Just stay here and hold and see what this feels like and get used to this. And then if you're comfortable, you're going to walk the feet as much as they can. You're going to bring one knee up. Okay, so usually the left works better. You're going to bend the right and you're going to slowly kick up. Okay, so this kicking up action is going to go bend one leg, kick up, you come all the way up, and then you're slowly going to come up, and then you can just bring the legs up, and then you can stay here and relax for quite a long time. Okay, and then my balance is completely in the middle of my head, and we come out of it the same way, bend the knees down, bring one leg down, bring the other leg, and we're just going to rest in child's pose afterwards. Okay? So I want everyone to now do the steps with me all together. So we're not going to get up into it, we just get into the initial posture. So come to the child's pose, bring the shoulders and elbows in one line. Okay, so Suchika, you can also try this. Everyone can try this because we're not getting up all the way. Okay, elbows, shoulders in one line. Bring the hands out in front of you and don't look at the screen right now. Just follow the audio instructions. Okay. Interlock the fingers and make a nice cap for your head, right? Because the head is going to go in between the palms. And now slowly bring the top of the head down in between the hands. So it's like a cap. And then once you're here in this cap posture and you're feeling comfortable here, making sure the back of the neck is as straight as possible, just come up on the tips of your toes and stay here. Just come up, bring the hips up and feel that gentle pressure on the skull. And even this much is enough for many of you today. That's it. Good. Very nice. Okay? Beautiful. And good. So, yes. So Angana, you're going to stay here. Vinita, you're going to stay here. Samira, you're going to walk the legs. Samira and Swami are going to walk their feet forward. Suchika, you're going to stay here. Binu, you also see how you're feeling today. Okay? And Rajiv and Nazeem and Rekha all are going to come up into the posture. And slowly, you guys, Rekha and Nazeem are going to slowly start cycling the legs. Cycle them. Doing cycling actions with the legs. And try walking forward, Samira. Vinita, you also try walking a few inches forward on the mat. And now bring one knee up. Just bring one knee up and bring it down. Bring the other leg up and bring it down. And just try to do small hops on the leg. Do little hops and see how you would feel if you would jump up. Yeah. You would have to bend one knee and bend even the other knee and come down. So you're going to have to feel how these hops are feeling to your body. And if you're comfortable hopping, you have to bend one knee and hop from the other. Yeah. Very nice. And good, Angana. And just release any tension from the neck and try it one more time. It's all about repetition. Okay, Rekha, Nazneen, Rajiv, you guys just cycle. And now I want you guys to move the legs forward and backwards like scissors. Move the legs like scissors, forward and backwards. And then you spread the legs apart and bring them together. So these are some small few drills we do to get the balance right. And just rest in child's pose and try whatever you were doing one more time. This is about trying, trying, trying. And if you feel like jumping up, Samira, you can come to a wall and try jumping up. Come against a wall, getting the wall support behind you. Otherwise, just even learning this step is good. You get the understanding of the posture. And now, Rekha, try Padmasana. Yeah, and very good, Nazneen. Rajiv, you also do some of these drills. We're cycling, doing the legs like scissors and moving them forward and backward in the headstand. Very nice, Zainab, you also try. Good. Nice, Suchika. Good efforts. Suchika, walk slowly, walk the legs towards the head, trying to walk the maximum. Soumya, you also. And bend one knee, bend the right knee. A little further apart from the body, Soumya. Up. Bend and up, yeah. And the other one. And just get comfortable here. You guys should be able to stay here endlessly. This is the first step of the headstand. And Binu, if you're not trying, then do the Sarvangasana, Halasana, Matsyasana. You go into that sequence. Very good. Samira, walk the legs, walk them as much as possible towards the head. Walk, walk, walk. And now bend one knee and hop from the other leg. Hop, kick up, kick up. Yeah, that's it. Now it's just practice. Good, Vinita. Vinita, kick up a little bit. Yeah, kick up. You have to bend that leg, but this is even enough. I don't want anyone to rush into anything. Just get comfortable. Gunjan, you also try once. And if you're done, then just lie back in Shavasana. If you're feeling like you've had enough of trying, release pressure from the head and just lie back in the first child's pose and then Shavasana. Rajiv, you did all your asanas? You did all the drills, scissors with the legs, scissors, cycling, move the legs apart, bring them together, and lastly, we try and Padmasana. Very good. Good job, Nazneen. Good holding. And release the tension. Good job, Gunjan. This is the first step, okay? Now everyone knows how to do it. After this, it's all practice. And we don't try too hard also. If we over try, then we end up injuring the neck. So we just do a little bit. Now let's lie back on the mat. Arms apart, legs apart. Let's hug the knees towards the chest. And let's go into the counter pose, the Sarvangasana. Okay, so just, most of us know this pose, so just bring the legs up and just push the hips up and come up into bring the hips all the way up. And if this is too much, just bring the legs up. That's fine as well. Even this much is enough. If you just want to bring the legs up and hold it here, that's fine. And if you can, just try to roll the hips back. So I'm gonna just try a few times to roll the hips back. That's it. Yeah, and if you can roll up the hips and just stay here like this, that's awesome. And if not, just keep the legs up and stay here and hold. Keep the hands by the side and just let the core strengthen slowly and gently by itself. Yeah, that's good. Use your belt. Binu, you do the Supta Baddha Konasana, lying down Baddha Konasana. Suchika, keep the legs up. Good job, Ninu, for trying. Good job. Bring the legs up properly into Savangasana. Bring the legs, yeah. And bring the elbows closer together. So now everyone do an adjustment. Everyone is going to bend the knees towards the forehead and bring the elbows closer together. And amazing, Vinita. Bring the elbows closer together and walk the hands towards the head on the torso, on the back. If you bring the hands down on the middle back and then upper back, then your shoulder stand becomes very straight. And now bring the legs up one more time. Good job, Rajiv. Nice. And stay here and breathe, breathe, and breathe. And slowly come down into the Halasana. Bring both the legs over and above the head. Come, everyone. Just a small, brief Halasana. Come, Soumya, give me one Halasana. Nirav, keep the knees straight. And Rajiv, you have to do the Sarvangasana now to release the tension. And Deepak, you also. Good. Suchika, just try to do the Halasana. Yeah. If you're not able to bring the hips up, just try to bring the hips up. Do a few rolls of the hips so that at least the action becomes familiar to you. And Angana, if there's a wall close to you, I can teach you a technique of using the wall, of being able to get into the shoulder stand. I'll just show you and then you can do on your own. Everyone else, just relax in the halasana. So this is the wall. You're gonna just walk up like this. That's it. And now let's come down from the halasana, roll down vertebra by vertebra, and just relax in the shavasana. Vishal, I hope you did. Vishal turned his camera off because I know I make him do the headstand. Because Vishal has come to a lot of retreats and done a lot of live headstand practice. All right, great. Stay here and breathe, breathe and breathe. Just lie back in Shavasana. Hug the knees towards the chest if you need to release any tension from the neck, and move the neck side to side. Roll the neck side to side. Just stay with me for 10 more minutes and then we can wrap up the class. We're going to do the Matsyasana. So coming down into the Matsyasana, the fish pose, bring the hands underneath the body. And our more advanced students can try this in the Padmasana, okay? Rekha, Zainab, Nazneen, Samira, everyone try and everyone else, bring the hands underneath the body, bring the chin up, chest up, push the chest out, and slowly drop. Soumya, you also do this in the fish. This is the classical. All right. And Rajiv, I want you to work on your Padmasana a little bit, okay? Every day, just try. And this should be your next asana goal, to accomplish Padmasana. And just relax your posture as much as you can. The beautiful relaxing asana. It really, really helps open up the chest, the entire respiratory system. Angana, you have to keep your head down on the skull needs to come down. There should not be any tension. Yeah. Stay here and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Push the chest out. Keep the hands underneath the body. Yeah. And slowly, let's bring the chin up, chest up, and lie back in Shavasana. And of course, if you'd like to stay in this asana longer, you can do so. Let's take a 1 moment break. Just lie back and breathe into the posture. Everyone bring the soles of their feet together into the Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together and just lie back still in Shavasana. So just opening up the groin and the pelvis, and bring the hands and place them on your knees or by the side of the body, whichever one you're comfortable, and let the pelvis open up a little bit. Breathing into the pelvis, letting gravity do its job. And now slowly bring the legs together and start rolling on the spine. Bring the hands underneath the knees and let's come up all the way. We do the short Paschimottanasana. So remove the flesh from the buttocks, keep the legs in front of you, bring the hands all the way up. Inhale and slowly, just a few times dynamically, and then you can grab a hold of wherever you can and keep the chin up and the chest up, and just hold it to release any remaining tensions in the lower back. And breathing in and breathing out. Just a short one to release any tensions. We always have to make sure in a yogasana practice that the body is balanced, that we do all the counter postures. And slowly coming up and bring the hands down, and let's all meet in Malasana. Okay? Great. So let's stay in a simple Malasana, the garland pose. You push the chin up, chest up as much as you can. And just stay here, close the eyes and breathe, breathe, and breathe. We're going to be moving into the Kakasana, the crow pose, the other important inversions. So we've covered the head, Ardha Pincha Mayurasana, the headstand, the shoulder stand, of course, and now we're going to be doing the crow, another important asana. Balance as well as good inversion. But before we do, we just understand what's happening in Malasana. Finding stillness in this posture. And now you can just watch here for a demonstration of what I'm doing. Okay, and then you guys can try it on your own. Okay, so I'm beginning like this, all right? And then what I'm simply doing is I'm taking my right wrist and spread the fingers apart so that we create a lot of surface area. Bring it down on the mat, okay? Fingers spread down on the mat in front of you. Then I'm gonna start bringing my balance forward from here, okay? I'm gonna bring my balance forward, and I want my elbows to go where my knees are. So my elbows and my knees are here. Then I'm just gonna slowly adjust a little bit. I may have to move my feet a few inches back. And I'm going to bring my balance forward, bring one leg up, try to bring the other leg up, and then I can bring both my legs up and I can stay here and keep the chin forward. Don't try and, what the mistake people make is they look down towards the ground, but keep the chin out. It acts like an anchor. Don't do this. Keep the chin out and keep the gaze at a fixed point in front of you. So, again, the biggest mistake is this. You're actually going like this. Keep the chin forward and keep that gaze at a point in front of you. And slowly come down. So just try for 1 moment. Even if you can't get into the whole thing, we just, try to bring one leg up and then the other leg. This much we can do. This is quite easy to bring one leg up, other leg up. Come, Suchika, just try. If nothing, we just sit in Malasana for some time. That's the second option. And that's what I'm doing. I'm watching you guys in Malasana. So everyone choose their, I was going to say poison, but definitely not. Amrit. Choose your Amrit. Good, Zainab. Nice, Nazeen. Just one leg and the other leg. Just try one with one and one. Good. And Samira, push the chin out. Your chin is down. If you push the chin out more, it'll help you. And keep the gaze forward. Fix your gaze on a point. Soumya, try. Come, I'm sure you can do it. Good, Vatsala. Nice. Amazing effort. And we just do one last try, everyone. One last. One last. That's it. If we don't try, then we never accomplish. If we try, then there's some chances. Good, good, amazing, Rajiv. Good. And breathe, relax. Breathe and relax. And slowly come down. Good job, everyone. Good, Rekha. Hug the knees towards the chest. Move the neck side to side, forward and backward. And now slowly lie back in Shavasana, arms apart, legs apart. Good job, everyone. This takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy. That's why we keep the class a little shorter today, because doing too much of this constant effort is also not good. We have to keep it paced, otherwise you guys won't come back only next time. All right, let's lie back on the mat in Shavasana. You have two options: do a standard Shavasana, or you can bring the soles of your feet together and come into the Supta Baddha Konasana. And if you want, you can get comfortable here. You can place some cushions underneath your thighs, underneath your knees, and try and find a good zone of comfort. Just stay here and breathe, breathe, and breathe. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely, and we just relax for the next 5 to 7 minutes in Shavasana, letting the spine rest on the ground, letting the palms rest on the ground, and just get comfortable in your chosen posture, whatever it is. Breathing in and breathing out. Bringing all the focus now to the toes. Bringing all the focus to the toes, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, base of the spine, moving up all the way up the spine, lower back, middle back, upper back, bringing all the focus to the fingers, palms, wrists, forearms. Elbows, wrists, bringing all the focus to the shoulders, the chin, the lips, the nose, the chin, the lips, the nose. Final extra scan the whole bottom, tips of the toes, the top of the head. just releasing any remaining tensions, releasing anything from the body that it doesn't need. Releasing pain, releasing illness, releasing disease, releasing anger, releasing fear, releasing grudges. Just release. After this practice, you should be as light as a feather. You should go into the rest of the day, into the week with a fresh and open mind. Staying here and breathing in and breathing out.
Baj man Hari ka naam, Hari ka naam, Satnam. Baj man Hari ka naam, Hari ka naam, Satnam. Baj man Hari ka naam, Hari ka naam, Satnam. Baj man भज मन हरि का नाम हरि का नाम सतनाम भज मन हरि का नाम हरि का नाम
Formally, moving the toes, moving the fingers. Gently awaken the body. And whenever you're ready, just come up to a seated posture on the top of the mat. If you want to keep on lying down, that's also fine. Slowly wrap the palms together and release the palms. Palms to the temples. Thank you guys for joining me time this weekend. After we bake a cake, you always have to leave. Sorry, volume may be a bit low. After we bake a cake, you have to take it out of the oven. You always have to leave it to cool, right? You can't just take it out of the oven and eat it, right? Just like that, after we do yoga, we have to always cool down Shavasana. Otherwise, the cake is not edible, right? So always make sure that you get enough time in Shavasana. Even if the class is giving you a shorter Shavasana, do more. Okay? It's always good. The cake becomes better the more Shavasana we do. Right? So thank you everyone. Bhagavad Gita class at 4:30 p.m. Radha to join us. Yes. Okay. Neela will organize a class for your dad. Definitely. And Suchika, we have a program coming up from October 7th to 21st. Weight loss program. Suchika, so just join that. Yeah, I advise that one for you. Everyone else is all fun. Okay? Alright guys. See you very soon. Hopefully in the 4:30 p.m. Bhagavad Gita class. Please come guys, it's a good class. Thanks, Chika. So Chika joined that program, October 7th, okay? Weight loss program. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Thank you.